So it's away we go then. Great hit! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of... There's the whistle, and here we go. Picked out brilliantly. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well, we're on the way. Face to face with the keeper, and the shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it... There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, this is a close to finish! It's in he goes again! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people.
There's the shot! They've scored! And that's got them off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Row of Reds gain their reward with an early goal. Rice gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a key interception. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets his pass away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Madrid grab the equal.
Chance to shoot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Caught offside that time. Mbappe. Rice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. Cleared away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what a climb! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Chouameni, Bastoni, and it's Belletti.
The attendance for this
For
match
Rice.
was 71,898.
So we've reached the hour mark. Van Nistelrooy. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. He scores. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Great hit! And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's very neat. Oh, he's played real chance! And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Van Nistelrooy. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's a sharp little ball here. Looks a good ball through. He's got away.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a sharp pass. Played back in. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Belletti. Schneider. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schneider. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shapes to shoot.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Belletti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Shot a goal!
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a canny finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Up for a header!
That's just...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver.
And Van Nistelrooy!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short.
Real chance!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid have their second corner now. Schneider plays it short.
There's the hit!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rice could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Rice. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's burst through, and the finish! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And the shot! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Number 18.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Rice. And here's Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's managed to get free. It's Snyder! He should have put that one away. Mbappe! It goes to show he is human after all.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hey. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Snyder, decent hit! And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, He could absolutely thrive here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Neymar! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rice does really well to win the ball there. So it is still 0-0. Played back in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's free, he has got space. Has a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Chouameni. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Now it's Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Schneider. Rice. And it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, this looks sharp. So what can they make of this? Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need...
And the finish! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
After 51 minutes is
So the first goal of the
26.
game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Belletti and Bastoni. Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well
The
played,
attendance for this
well
match
stopped.
was 72,306.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. Can he put it away? Oh, hang on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution in progress.
Kawasaki Frontale choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think...
Now it's Torres. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
It's a mighty effort!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
He might be in here!
Madrid are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Rice wins the duel this time. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Sneijder.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Very much into the last knockings. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to...
Has a shot!
2 added minutes
Good
has been
strike,
indicated.
quite an alarm.
And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Kawasaki Frontale are able...
And that's it.
Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Goal! Barcelona!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Foot in. Tchouameni. David Villa. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Goes in for the header!
Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Pedri! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Lewandowski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The press.